guys. Morning thoughts. Heading to work. You saw me last night coming from work, but I'm heading to work this morning. You know, man, I'm tired of New York, guys. I'm really am. I'm tired. I'm tired of New York. I am so over this place. I'm done, guys. I'm just fed up with New York. I don't know if anyone feel the same way this morning, but I am just tired. Tired of New York, man. Working in New York for all these years. You know what I mean? Come from Jamaica. Live in America for a long time, man. Long time, guys. And you think it's getting any better? I don't think so. I'm just tired of it, man. Like I said, I came here. My parents came from Jamaica. I did all my schooling here. Majority of my schooling here. Everything, college, a little bit of college, everything here. Everything I did here, guys. Everything I did here in New York. School, the working experience. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about New York, come to New York. If you make it in New York, make it anywhere. Guys, I've been in New York for over a long time, guys. I came here from when I was a child, a kid, okay? From Jamaica, my parents. And I work, guys. I've been working in the United States for a very long time. For a very long time, guys, I've been working. And I'm tired of it, guys. You know what I mean? I know the sun is this morning, but I'm tired of it, guys. I'm tired of working in New York. You work, the tax is ridiculous. The housing price is ridiculous. Rent is ridiculous. Clothes ridiculous. Everything, gas is ridiculous. Cost of living ridiculous. You know what? You make it in New York. I made it in New York, guys. I bought my house. I did everything here. You know what I mean? Had my kids here. You know what I mean? Now the two boys, the youngest boy, going to be 13 and 10 people. I'm tired. I'm tired of New York, man. You cannot, to grow your kids here is another thing. Your kids here, it's, you know what I mean? You got to worry about all these damn things that they're teaching in school. It's everywhere. But I'm tired of New York. I'm tired. I've been here all my life, guys. Come from Jamaica. I've been here all my life. Schooling, everything. I did everything here in New York. I'm tired of it. I've been working for years and years. I've been working, guys, in social service, in nursing. I've been working for a long time in New York. And it seemed to me it's not getting any better, guys. I need to get out of New York. Do you agree? I want to get out of New York, guys, because what it is, I come to the understanding of New York. You make it in New York. It's a city that trap you here. It trap you here through the lamplights and all of these things that, they're putting out there, make you feel like New York is a place to be. But when you really look at it, guys, New York is a very corrupt place. You come here and you want to make it. You make it, you work, you buy your house, you have your family, you have your kids, whatever, you have all that, but it's not a good place. New York is not good no more, guys. It's not. I don't care what anyone say. I'm getting out of New York. I want to get out of New York because I don't even want to say go to Jersey. I want to get out of New York State area. New York and Jersey too close. I want to get out of it, period. Most likely out the damn country. Tell you to God honest truth. There's nothing that America could offer me right now. There is nothing that American government or President Trump could give to me to make me say, I don't care how many tax break. I don't care how many checks you give to people. I don't care. It's not cutting it no more. It's not about money no more. It's not about money, guys. It's about the system that keep people in a system that you would never. If you stay in New York, you would never be comfortable in New York. When I say rich, be comfortable where you don't have to worry about certain things. If you're in New York, it doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor, you gotta worry about those things. Cause guess what? That's how the system in New York. I cannot speak for no other state, but I know for New York, guys. I know for New York, I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. I am tired. I am so tired of New York. Everything is expensive. Gas is expensive. The food. And the thing though, the food we're getting is not even real food, guys. To be honest, the food is everything is processed food. Everything is not good for you. Everything is bad. It's bad. New York, especially New York, guys. People cooking all type of nonsense when you go to Manhattan. You don't even know what it is, to be honest. I live in New York, Staten Island. I'm tired. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Golden. Good morning, Johnny. Good morning, Mango. I'm from New York, man. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. When I mean tired, I'm physically tired. I'm mentally tired. I'm just tired overall of New York, how everything's going. You know what I mean? I just don't get it, man. You work. You know, and the thing is that even when you work, the pay is not even, it's not even worth it, guys. The cost of living in New York is so high, and what you paying for New York, is it worth it? I know people that live in Manhattan or some part of Staten Island, people, the rent that they're paying is ridiculous. Some people paying for a studio, you're paying like almost $3,000. It's like, what is this? And if you're not making, if you don't have a job, not making over $100,000 a year, you can't live. You cannot live. That's why in New York you have a lot of people have roommates. Even these big time people, you see them, you know, in Manhattan, these big time jobs. But guess what? They are so caught up with this limelight in New York, buying all, you know, living in a good part, living in New York, living in a studio, paying almost $3,000 a month in a little studio. That's no way of living, guys. That is no way to live in. If you go to Manhattan, a bunch of people that roommates all over the borough, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens. Everyone is want a roommate because they cannot do it on their own no more. In New York, you got to work 2 or 3 jobs, 2 jobs. You have to work 2 jobs in New York if you want to be comfortable. And even when you work, and some of these people, you know, let me tell you something, people. One of the biggest disservice New York could do right now in social service, that is one of the biggest disappointment New York, especially when it comes down to social service. That's the biggest disappointment, because you're having people, guys, and no machine could take care of people. No machine could show you empathy and compassion when it comes down to nursing and social service. You need a human being for that. And it's sad where some of these big time companies, organization, they are not paying people that what they're supposed to, you know, they're worth. How in the world, guys, some of these organizations, tax exempt organization, getting the free money from the government, big time money. People, I've been in social service for a very long time. Okay, I know what I'm speaking about, guys. They go to Albany, they lobby for money, they get millions of dollars a year. Millions of dollars a year for the employees to get raises. Yes, New York finally raised the what you call it, minimum wage. New York, they raised it, guys. But let me tell you something. It's sad because some of these companies, some of these people that your family is going to these programs, okay? I'm sick of it, guys. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I am sick of it, because this is what I see over the years, guys, that I witnessed. I see for myself how these things work in social service when it comes down to young adults, grown adults, older adults, young teens in ACS system, all of that. I've been through it. I know how this is. I don't know everything, but I have an idea how this system run. I have information how this system run. I know how it run, guys. Yeah, I'm the only one. It doesn't matter if you're the only one here, because people will watch my live later, guys. It doesn't matter. To me, listen, what I'm saying is this. I will do a show on this later on live, where we're going to speak more about social service, guys, because some of these companies, they are doing the people that work for them disservice, guys. Disservice. They're doing people disservice. You're taking care of people. You're not taking care of objects or things. You are taking care of another human being. And the way some of these people treat their employees and pay their employees, and I'm going to put it in the same sentence. If you treat somebody with what they're not worth, you cheating them. You cheating out of how they work. You know what they're supposed to get paid. And you know me, and sometimes some people take jobs and they agree with the salary, but my God, some people hand are tied that they desperate, that they need to work. And some of these people use these social service jobs just for a second income. They work per diem, they work 3 days out of the week or 2 days out of the week, or in a pay period, in a 2 weeks pay period, they work maybe like 3 or 4 days, trying to get ends meet or pay some type of bill in their household or something, food or whatever it is, guys. Utilities, something, because working and if you're not like I said, if you are not making over $100,000 a year by yourself, it's a very challenging world out there now, because over the last couple months I've seen a lot of people venting about worth, their worth. We all have a word that we put over our head. And let me tell you something, guys. I went to an interview. And I keep it real. I went to an interview a couple weeks ago in Manhattan. And I guess the lady, with my experience and everything, with my experience that I bring to the table, I have a lot of experience, guys, in social service. Okay, I was a unit supervisor, for years, running 2 units. So I have the experience, assistant supervisor, then unit supervisor. I have the experience in this field. So when I went to the interview was going good. There was another lady in the interview. She asked me to do Zoom, but I wanted to go in person because I haven't traveled to Manhattan in a very long time, and I just wanted to just get off Staten Island, and I went. And let me tell you something, guys. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. You want to look at me and tell me I already put on a paper, and I don't know why they do this. This is a setup. It's a setup. They put on a paper what your salary, what you want, and if they put that on a paper, that means they're asking for a question. They're asking you a question, you have to answer it. So I answered the question. So when I went into the interview went well. Nice interview, nice lady. It had nothing to do with her, but it just overall company and policy. So with the job description and everything, she's telling me this and that. I know what the job, blah, 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 blah. Then when it come down to the pay, people, and I'm a $11.99 member as well, okay? I'm a $11.99 member, not an active member, but she said that position is $11.99, and I'm like, wait a minute here. And I'm a type of person like this, which $11.90 is a union, which I do get a pension when I reach that age. Years from now, when I reach that age, I get some compensation pension because I work in with a union, and I put in my time in when I was doing nursing a couple of years ago. So I'm grandfathered in, and they get, and I help certain things, to organize certain things. That's all I got to say about that. And hey man, good morning. So what happened now? The interview went well. So she mentioned the pay. Guys, don't forget, I already put in how much I feel that my worth is. And when I went in interview, guys, the look on my face, that I was disappointed, and I lost interest in that interview, because I am not going to waste my time to just barely making a minimum wage. Not in social service, guys. And this is the disjustice that what I'm speaking about when you come down to these personal organization, private organization, where the people have to come together and say enough is enough. We are not going to be tolerating this type of pay. People, let me tell you something. We are taking care of human being in social service. Whatever is if it's a child in ACS custody, or you are off another organization that under the ruling of ACS or CPS, whatever state you're from, the policy that you follow them. You're not working for ACS, but you honor their policy where. But guys, okay, was I wrong to lose interest? Because what she said, oh, the job only give this. And when she looked at my face, I was like, my eyes and my expression say, are you kidding me? You make me leave Staten Island and come over here for this type of money, which I have way more, I experience And I don't want to put my experience, I have way more experience than what the job called for, which I did. But my God, I'm coming in with CPR training and I'm med certified, all of these things, guys, all of these things. And you want to tell me you're going to give a grown man that? I said, lady, I said to her, thank you, it was a great interview. And I said, thank you. And I walked and I said, that's it. And it was very respectable what I did, but I don't think she felt what my vibes gave back to her, and what my body language and my tone was very respectable, but it was very disappointing, guys. And we do have organization on Staten Island. I'm not calling no names, so it's no defamation of character or nothing like that. Nobody can say I'm speaking about no particular organization, but what it is, the workers have to come together. The workers have to come together and say enough is enough. We are not, listen guys, it's complicated, rotten transit. God, listen, there's a lot of things in New York that need to be fixed, especially when it comes down to social service, especially when it comes down to organization, what about the pay in New York. Me personally, I don't believe just because New York raised the minimum wage, no company, no tax exempt organization that work with children in the system, adult in the system, or mentally or challenged, no one should be getting minimum wage. These organizations should not be paying people minimum wage. And I believe the people that work in these organizations need to stand up and tell these companies that what they're doing is wrong. Guys, there is not enough money in the world to pay anyone that take care of any other child, any special need individual, any person with mental disabled or mentally born disabled, anything, or physically, whatever it is. There is not enough money to pay anyone or any organization, any private person that do private duty. People, there is not enough money to compensate anyone for that. That is a hard service job. But my God, some of these organizations, some of their family are special need individual or in this system or whatever it is. So they form these organizations to help special need individual. But on the same hand, you cannot expect someone to do their best to come to you to help individual because they are not being proper compensation. Some of them is just a job, come there, do it, but they're not putting no effort into it, guys, because they feel they are not being compensated for their work. You should not pay anyone minimum wage to take care of anybody else's child. That is a disgrace. That is a disgrace. That's a dishonor. And that is why you have all of these companies, organizations. It's a swinging door. It's a revolving door. People come in and see what they have to do, and for that much of money, they come in and they quit, guys. I've seen it happen, guys. I've seen it happen. And for me, working social service, yeah, you want to get compensated, but it's not about the money, guys. I tell anybody this who I train, you have to be in social service for a very long time to move up in certain things, to get promoted, done that, did that, guys. Okay? Right now, I'm looking for a supervising position for my qualification. And I'm keeping it real. Some of the jobs that I go on for interviews, I'm very overqualified. I take pay cuts. I am not bragging, guys, but I used to make very good money a year, okay? It's not about bragging. I used to make good enough money that I could have covered my mortgage and still have enough money, put it that way. And thank God my mortgage is not that high. Give the Most High the praises. Yeah, there's struggles, there's challenges, but that come with life itself in general. But what I'm saying, guys, yes, do you have a son? I have my son. And listen, and I'm telling my kids this. I'm telling my kids this. Once you reach the age of 12, 13, you better get on your game and know what you want to do in life, because time don't wait for no one, guys. So my best advice for these young kids, just because you're 12 years old, prepare for your life. Get a skill away from going to college. Get a trade. Get a trade, guys, because the trade will keep you regardless, because you're going to have AI doing a lot of different jobs in another 5 to 10 years. I'm telling my kids this. You have to go. Even doctors and nurses going to be extinguished sooner or later, because you're going to have a computer could diagnose and do all that, do surgery, all of that. No need for doctors no more. But the human being need companionship from another human being. No AI machine could do that. That is where it's important for us in social service to have that human contact. AIs cannot give that. AI cannot give that. But I am telling you guys, this generation here, you need to tell your kids they need to get a trade away from going to college. Get a trade, plumbing, electrician. Do something that a human being have to do, especially when it comes down to social service. And in social service, they don't gonna need no nurses no more and doctors. Trust me, they're gonna need aides, because the computer and the AI gonna have all the answers, but someone have to be there to follow through. They don't need no doctors no more. They have to be someone there that a human, to be in contact with a human. That is where the world is going to, guys. But my God, what I'm saying, guys, I am sick of New York. I'm sick of the pay. I am sick of how they treat people in social service. I'm sick of how these companies paying my fellow co-workers in this field. Wherever if you're working with the kids, you're working with young adults, you're working with the older population, teenagers, young adults, and adults. Those are the three populations that social service work with or work in. And they are not being paid right, guys. They are not. How are you going to pay a growing person $15 an hour with an organization that work millions and millions and millions, get conversation, millions of dollars every year or monthly? These people go to Albany to end of the year now. They get money, the budget cut for them, and you cannot pay your workers. You're only paying your workers $15, $16, $17 an hour. Shame on you. That's a disgrace. So I am telling all of these people that work in social service, especially in these independent corporation, tax exempt, know your worth. Know your worth. Come together as one and make a statement, because these organizations are making money off your head. And the work and the amount of work that we have to do, I'm put myself in it, because I'm a line staff, guys. I am not a supervisor. I'm not a director or unit supervisor. I'm a line staff. And even when I was working in that, I'm always for staff, guys. I never get a title or anything get to me where I lose touch with my workers, how they feel, how they come into work and they're not being proper compensated, how the amount of work they have to do, the slave laboring they have to do, people. And let me tell you, when you work in special need individual people, you're doing nursing, you're doing child care, guys. From cleaning somebody's bowel movement to changing their diapers, all of that. We're doing the same job a nurse do in a nursing home or LPN or CNA. We're doing more than that, because we have to be physically engaged with these individuals. Computer cannot do that. We have to counsel these individuals that are having behaviors. We have to bring them back down to baseline. No computer can do that. It's a human being in touch with another human being. And these organizations are not paying their people what it's worth, guys. How can you look and sleep and go to bed and put your head down and look yourself in the mirror knowing that the people that work for you, what they have to go through, and at the end of the 2 weeks, what they getting paid, guys, it's ridiculous. They can't even pay their car notes. They can't pay their insurance. They can't pay their house. They're living paycheck to paycheck because they're in a rock and a hard place. It's better to have a job and not have one, guys. Better to have some type of income coming in and have nothing at all. So that is why that in social service, it's a disservice what these companies, corporations are doing to the workers. Yes, we want the individual to be taken care of. Yes, we're there for the individual, and I'm there for my individual, not for the pay, guys. Because I believe my blessing will come from the Creator himself. That's how I look at it. I don't look for no blessing from no corporation, no man. Yes, I work giving my pay. Even though it's not a just pay, guys. What these private organizations are paying workers $16, $15, $18 an hour, it's a dishonest, it's a disgrace. And you want to know why people in this field do minimum? Because you paying them minimum wage. So they figured that you are not going to get my best. When I was in nursing, I do complete bed bath, walk-in, therapy, all of that, catheter, all of that, trach, all that, clean, all of that, guys, all of that. So nothing that these people is telling me it's nothing new. I know but people, what they are paying people are against the law. Is crime, guys. Just because New York pays minimum wage, these people are paying these people above minimum wage, so it doesn't look good. $15, $16. How you gonna pay anyone $15, $16 in this type of age, in this type of way how the world is going? And I think it's time for all of these UK workers, counselors, DSP, how you want to call them, you need to take a stand and let these organizations know that enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? Enough is enough. These organizations, all they do, they worry about paper and money. Because the paper is money to them. Numbers, time, all of that is money. And they all always down in the staff back. Make sure, oh, what time did? Because it's money. But yet again, they will look out for their own pocket. And they will not once look at the person that doing the job and who it affect most. Thank you for joining me, guys. We'll continue this conversation later, guys. I'm just speaking how I feel this morning, guys. I'm just tired. I am tired. I am tired of the BS. I'm just tired of all these organizations laboring off people, slave labor. Yes, it's your choice to work for this company or not. But my God, it's a shame and it's ridiculous how these companies are treating their workers that take care of their loved ones. Because half of these people, CEO or family members, they have special need kids that are in these programs, or they get donated money, guys. Keeping it real, guys. I've been in this field for a very long time, guys. Very long time. I know how things run. I know how things go. But at the end of the day, it's about a hard service job, and I believe that cannot be compensated, but at least pay the people who are taking care of these special need individual or kids or grown adults, disabled. You need to pay them right. You need to, these people that take care of anyone, I always say, guys, they need to start at least with $20 to $21 an hour starting out, guys. Cannot give somebody $15, $16 an hour. Shame on you. And these organizations know who I'm talking about. Shame on you, guys. Shame on you. God bless, guys. We talk later. All right.